NYU's got a good club, man. We knew they were going to be tough. We always play really close games with them, and we talked before the first game this weekend about we knew we were going to get knocked and punched around a little bit, and it was about how you respond and get up off the mat, and can you pick your teammates up when they make mistakes, can you pick yourself up when you make mistakes. And we knew it was going to be a tough series, and that they're a good club, and not much happened that was unexpected in terms of two teams slugging it out a little bit. We were losing in all 4 games, and we found a way to win 3 of them, which I'm really proud of our guys for battling through and coming up with some big plays late in all those games.
I honestly think that we could not have asked for a better situation to be in, especially having home games against NYU last week, even though it would have been cool to go to New York. But I couldn't ask for a better way to finish the season than beating WashU 4 times and winning the UAA in 2022. So yeah, we're really excited, and honestly, I mean, there's so much confidence here around on the team, and couldn't ask for anything else, anything better.
I mean, we have 4 guys who this is their 4th year in our program, and they're going to graduate, and they're just terrific kids. I mean, they've been on the field, off the field, everything we could ask for them. Nick Denovi, Will Boma, Cole Jarrett, Keaton Stankowski. They're great teammates first and foremost, and they've had varying degrees of success through their 4 years, which I think is pretty typical for college kids. And they've been part of some really good teams and some really tough moments with COVID, losing a season and a half essentially, or 2 seasons, 2 normal seasons in the middle of their career. And they have been nothing short of spectacular in how they've handled it, how they've acted in our program. Couldn't be prouder of those 4 guys. We have 3 grad kids. One of them, Jake Lott, is in his 5th year with us, and this is his final season. And he's going to be leaving, and he's going to leave he's going to be a huge loss. I mean, Jake's been our starting shortstop since the day he arrived here, and he's had a great career. And we're certainly going to miss him. But I know he's taken it upon himself. He's been working with a lot of the younger kids on the infield, showing them how he does things, what his habits are. And Jake will be around this program a lot longer than he will have been a player here. So these guys that we have, these older guys, the seniors, the grad students, are a huge part of our success, a huge part of who we are, and I couldn't be more proud of those guys.
I try not to think too much about like senior day, just because the clock is ticking on like my end of my career here. But I like to think that this weekend is the last weekend I'm playing baseball for Case, because hopefully we'll make the playoffs, because I think we have a pretty good schedule here, and we have a pretty good record. And think that we could really, do some damage. But my experience here at Case has been awesome. My first year, we went to the regionals, and the next couple years were a little rough just because of COVID and not being able to play a full UAA schedule. But the guys I've met here and what I've been able to be a part of has been an awesome experience. But it's going to be really tough probably on Saturday when they're announcing everyone's names, and especially whenever that last game does come, it's going to be kind of rough.
We probably talk about winning a championship every day, but we talk about it sometimes in the terms of putting it on the back burner. That's a product of how you prepare and how you work every day. So you got to keep your eye on it. It's got to be a goal, and that matters. And we know exactly where we are in the standings and what we need to do. But I think we've talked about, if we focus on winning a championship, it's hard to win a championship in the first inning of the first game on Friday, but you could certainly lose it that day. And so we need to, do a good job. Guys did a better job this week of just focusing on what we can control every minute, and let the championship or the wins or whatever they're going to be take place and come from how we act and how we play.